Battlefield 6 reveal trailer. It's about the first time we're actually going to be seeing the public one. It just came out 2 hours ago, so pretty fresh off the press. I'm excited for it. I personally have been playing Battlefield ever since Battlefield 3 came out. I've played that on the 360 PS3. I had it for, I think I had it for both consoles. I had both consoles at the time, as well as for PC. That's when I also switched to PC with Battlefield 3 and 4, but played it there extensively. I was even on some teams where we would do some scrims and stuff, and do some PvP on that. And honestly, one of my favorite video game franchises and video game experiences is a Battlefield game, especially with the destruction that you could get in Battlefield 3 and 4. Phenomenal. They kind of fell off playing Battlefield with 1. I tried it. I do have a copy of all the recent Battlefields. I did get them. I did try them all, but Battlefield 3 and 4 were the ones that really like pulled me in, and honestly hasn't like really caught up and to be the same. I played the new Battlefield a little bit, but I feel like it's still missing some things with like what made Battlefield 3 and 4 like great standout games that really made me switch and want to play those over like more arcadey games like Call of Duty and everything. So let's get into the actual trailer right now and see what this is going to be like.
My fellow citizens,
Game engine footage, not actual gameplay. Always love seeing that.
we will prevail.
Okay. Cinematic.
My fellow citizens, today represents a dark day in our history. With this monstrous, unprovoked attack,
Okay.
no country is safe from their reach. For all those serving
That
our
looked dope. Actual helicopter crashing in.
our prayers go with you. For the Pax Armada
Okay, so that's like the
mercenaries
US.
who are watching now,
Looked like the
I have a
US.
message. It's over.
Let's get to work.
Oh, hello, Skittles. Wanna come see? Wanna come see? Oh, the tanks look great.
Move fast, move decisive.
Visually, it looks no different than Battlefield 4. That looks exactly like Battlefield 4 with the dam breaking. I saw the pyramids there, so we're going to Egypt. That's a cool set piece. Destruction cinematically looks great, but I really need to see what it's going to look like in game. Sledge with a melee. New York? New York would be a sick. Ooh. I'm really hoping we can see how detailed this destruction gets in game, but oh. So far the locations look really stand out and great, especially New York City. That's a great one. Okay, so multiplayer reveal will be in about a week, on the 31st. So, oh, they actually have it scheduled already. They have it scheduled in exactly a week in 7 days. So that's when we will see the actual reveal of the multiplayer thing and the actual gameplay. That's not leak and not from illegitimate sources and sources that break their, the inside things. Oh, you got the chat already going. Looks interesting. Looks like there is going to be a very clear career mode with that, which I'm excited to see. I feel like FPS games have been missing, that sort of campaign element, that story element to kind of introduce players into how the mechanics work before dipping their toes into like the multiplayer, right? And it's just like, I feel like that's been missing a lot with recent games. Like the last Battlefield was on multiplayer only. They skipped the campaign, and I don't like multiplayer games where it's just jump in immediately, and when you have people who are experienced with Battlefield and know what they're doing, or you're joining later than everyone else and they're already leveled up and how do you have all the guns they want unlocked and they can just snipe you from across the map, no problem. It's one of those things where it's just like I feel like a campaign should be just included with like majority of FPS games, that right, where it's just like, unless like CSGO kind of gets around it and other competitive games get around that by having like just casual matches, non-competitive matches and all that fun stuff, and also like custom servers and everything. Especially with CSGO, you can have a custom server, do what you want, you can have fun and make up your own fun, and like learn your way. And there's also training maps and everything. But when it comes to games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and those big FPS games where it's just like you're immediately like they want you to throw you into like multiplayer FPS maps where it's like win or lose immediately, even if it's just not competitive, it's just casual. It's real. And where they're like balances it through like a ranking system or anything like that. I feel like it's really beneficial to have a campaign mode, to have the player play through all the things that they can experience and all the gameplay mechanics that you can experience, and before jumping into the multiplayer game mode, and do it in a way that's entertaining and fun for people who might just be watching or sitting back, but also have it be engaging and everything, right? Like I kind of treat campaigns like a tutorial, right? And for a way to get used to, what guns you may or may not like, And usually the balance with guns between campaign and PvP are always different, and it's never the same. But that's one of those things where it's just like, yeah, it should definitely just be doing it, like, right? Like, I'm glad Battlefield's going to be having a campaign. I'm interested to see what the destruction is going to be like. I think the destruction's really going to set it apart. I feel like that's what's been really missing with the most recent Battlefields. I'm interested to see if the original class systems are going to be coming back, because I really feel like there should be specific weapons and gadgets locked behind classes that you pick, and you should be able to be a medic. Like an engineer shouldn't be able to use every single weapon, and I don't think a recon should be able to use every single weapon. I don't think an assault should be able to use every single weapon, or else you're always going to get like I really like the old class systems that are in Battlefield 3 and 4, and I think the recent games have stepped away from that, and I just don't like it. I would rather so I'm curious to see what that's going to be like with the classes. Weapons, I'm interested to see what new weapons and interesting vehicles they come up with. I'm interested to see how like the actual gameplay feel is going to be with the vehicles and everything, in terms of like how they handle and feel, but also in terms of how they interact with the environments and everything, and how physicalized it looks and realistic it looks. So I'm interested in all that. But yeah, from what I could say, Battlefield 6 looks like it will be a pretty interesting game, and I can't wait to see more on it next week. So yeah, it's the end of the YouTube video. Guess I should say hi, it's Nick. Peace.